Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it
Yes?
is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
Well, I mean, I'm glad it ended up the way that it did and that the Chargers are safe. Because they're definitely what matters. You did the right thing.
I'm proud of you, Bull.
Thanks, boss. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
You too, Krem. How are the Chargers doing after everything?
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back.
Good.
Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sack mead for the Chargers tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Well, I'm glad that, I guess, is just settled, over, done. I don't know. I hate that we didn't get the Alliance, but at the same time, the Alliance made me uneasy anyways. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that Alliance definitely made me feel just a little weird because it's not normal for Canary as far as I know. Yes, hello. To make that kind of alliance, so the fact that, you know, it ended up the way that it did, maybe it's for the best. All I know is I'm so glad the Chargers made it out of there, because they're part of the Inquisition. They come first. They definitely do. I need to talk to Josephine.
Such a pairing.
What? What pairing?
Yes, the lure of command, noble names, classically arousing.
What?
In every
What are they
sense. Careful. Ears.
Who are they talking about? They're not talking about Cullen and I? No, they wouldn't. They've got better things to do than gossip about the commander of the Inquisition and the Inquisitor dating. Josephine, you need to handle the nobles. They're gossiping about me and Cullen. Also, do you want to talk about what we learned in Val Royeaux?
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor.
Why?
I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Josie, you had no idea. It's fine. Listen, it's an assassin's plot. We'll deal with it. I mean, you have me, you have Liliana, you have Cullen, you have the entirety of the Inquisition. We're not going to let anything happen to you. You're safe here.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last Du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
I mean, you two need to talk it out because I'm going to support both of you. Like, I'm not going to lie. I like Liliana's idea. We just send in a few spies, burn the document, and then it's good. You're safe forever. But at the same time, this is Josephine's, you know, family's thing. I don't want to call it a problem because, I mean, it's not that. It's a thing. And I want Josephine to handle it however she is most comfortable handling it. So, I mean, I'm in favor of whatever you two work out. I guess, can you consider it? I'll consider it. We'll meet back up here in a bit and make a decision.
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
Excellent.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Okay, Josie, where do you want to begin with all this?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move? Given if I follow what you want to do, what is the next move?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing.
Okay.
Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
I can do that. I will go and get that started then. I think, Josie, I mean, this is your life. This is your family, and nobody has the right to tell you how to handle this. So if this is what we think is best, or like you think is best rather, I'm going to support it. If you want to do this and not Liliana's way, as much as I think it would be funny to sneak a spy in and burn the contract because then they wouldn't be able to chase you. You know what I mean? I'll support this. All right, so I will visit the War Council. We'll get that handled and then go from there. Hopefully there are at least a few guards stationed here, though, which is a good idea. What is that mask above the box? It's awfully weird, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. So we're back again. There was so much to do. And so little time. Varric, how you doing?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
I mean, not much. I just wanted to say hi. Is there anything that you want to talk about? Do you really believe that I'm the Herald of Andraste, though? Like, really? Do you really believe that?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do.
Really?
Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I think I have the worst luck. I mean, absolutely the worst luck. Are those also my only options, though?
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you.
I know.
You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Okay. Yeah, no. I see your point. Absolutely. When you put it that way, it's been a really crazy few months, huh?
I'm starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
I will do my best to warn you, but I make absolutely no promises, Varric. Solas, did you need to talk to me, or?
What can I do for you?
Nothing, but will you do me a favor? Will you tell me more about, Corypheus, maybe?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Really? I mean, huh. Yeah, I guess. I definitely see that. Will you tell me more about the Fade?
What do you know about the Fade?
What would you like to know?
Everything. Everything. More importantly, though, will you tell me more about the Veil? After we encountered that area in the Western Approach, I've been super curious to learn more about the Veil itself.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade.
Right.
But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Wait. What? So if the Fade was more just a state of the weather kind of thing? Like it was just part of us, like the wind is just part of what happens in our day-to-day life. You feel a breeze. The Fade would kind of have been like that, where it's just an accepted part of everyday life. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really cool.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
I mean, one of the reasons, though, that people fear it and spirit so much is that because only dreamers and mages can experience it in its entirety. I mean, imagine, though, if somebody without magic could experience it the way that we experience it, the way dreamers experience it, then maybe they wouldn't be so fearful of it. I get being afraid of the unknown. It doesn't excuse, of course, some people's actions and everything, but can you imagine, though, if just an everyday person was able to access the Fade like we could? I mean, how incredible would that be for them? And maybe then they wouldn't treat mages the way that they do. But I'd also like to hear your opinion on demons, or what you know about them.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Wait, so, like, a corrupted wish? I mean, that kind of is what we were taught, but not really. I mean, I guess what? Almost like a spirit wished for something so much that it corrupted them in their own way and turned them into a demon? Can we change that, though? Is there a way to help spirits not go down that path?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Well, thank you for chatting with me, Solas. I appreciate it.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, who haven't I chatted with today? I mean, granted, we just got back-ish, but I don't think... I need to go talk to Dorian. I need to know about that whole bull flirtation thing in the Western approach. I still haven't grilled him on that. Dorian, do you want to talk about, you know, the comments between you and Bull on the road?
Here we are again.
Yes, we are. I have some questions for you. One, are you and the Iron Bull in a relationship that I don't know about? Because as your best friend, I feel like I should know these things. And I'm a little hurt that you haven't, you know, discussed them with me. And I feel like we should have a very, very long talk about it. But will you tell me more about yourself in the meantime?
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
Of course it is, Dorian. I noticed that from the minute we had met. But I mean, if you say so, I agree. I'm going to agree with you.
You certainly think highly of yourself.
It's true. I could be more modest, but I'd be lying.
Fair.
Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
I mean, so your family is angry with you, which, I mean, I kind of understand because we met your dad and I got that. But what do you mean by careful breeding? That sounds weird.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
Well, I like you just the way that you are. So there's that. I mean, I, for one, am glad that you're here with us. I feel like that's enough for right now. I will talk to you later, though.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Dorian, I will talk to you later. Thank you for chatting. I want to drop off. Do I have any research to drop off? Yeah, I did. All right. I'm going to go see Cullen, and I think we're going to get lunch together. Is that what I had heard Cullen mentioning when I got back earlier? Lunch, and then good night's sleep, and then off to... The Empress de Leon. It's time to finally get that handled. I am so ready to just get in there and deal with all of Samson's just crap.
Inquisitor.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
How did the river freeze, though? And how long has it been frozen for?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. I'll check on the townsfolk, though, while we're here. And also, these Red Templar, they have to go. I'm so sick of the Red Templars, Scout Harding. You probably have an idea, but I am very, very done with them.
I should look in on the townsfolk, see what they can tell me.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Empress de Leon. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
All right, well, we will absolutely be doing that, taking it back from them. I definitely wholeheartedly appreciate that.
Inquisitor.
No, sorry.
Something for you.
Busy. Give it to Iron Bull or Varric. They're in charge. So this is Sarnia. I mean, guys, it's beautiful in its own very
As if all the
cold.
cold and snow wasn't gloomy enough.
I know, but it's still beautiful, right? I mean, I get it. This is not the way that they thought it would be. And this is all very unexpected, but still it is. Beautiful. Okay. Slow steps on the river? It is. Bull's standing on it and it's fine. What was that? Careful of the ice. Man, it's all fine. Look at that. Is that an old bridge? Where did it go? Over there. Why are there skulls depicted on this bridge, though? Oh, it's a Fade Rift? How come nobody told me that there was a... One day, Scout Harding is gonna have to tell me when there are Fade Rifts in places that I need to handle. It'd be nice. Inquisitor, we know you're new here. Also, by the way, near where we set up camp, there's a great big old Fade Rift. That'd be awesome. There, take that. Bull, hopefully that helps. Just a little bit. Okay, he's gone. He's almost gone. No, he's gonna pop up. Careful, Bull! Oh, they make the most awful of screeching noises, don't they? Yes, they do. Dorian, are you gonna pop a barrier up? Okay, good. Thank you, Dorian. Another? Bull, I don't have any more of that. Oh, no. I saw that a moment too late. Careful, guys. Just stay alive. They're clustered a little too. I'm gonna just fall. I'm trying to move. Get away from me. Oh, I think I got one of those. Oh, I gotta get rid of her first. She actually does more damage, I feel like, at times than everybody else. Shh. Can I disrupt this and freeze them? Sometimes that works. Sometimes it does. Yeah. Oh, I bet you didn't like that, did you guys? Huh? Ow! Fade Rift! Stupid Fade Rifts. Closing this now. Alright, let's see what the Fade gave us as a present this time. Anything good? Frost Essence. I mean, that does not surprise me. And Demon Scales. Well, look at that! We've already been super productive while we're here. Is that a boat that got caught in the like when the lake froze? That's insane. Look at the little animals, though. They're running around. Oh, they're so cute. All right. Really, I should probably go back and check in with the townspeople. And I guess what? Start making my way up and around and stuff and see what we can do to help. And also find the, what is it? The quarry or something like that? Is that just somebody walking around with the sword out? It doesn't seem safe. Does that seem safe to anybody else? am a little worried, but we'll approach cautiously and hope we don't actually get attacked. Do you want to...
Michel de Chauvin at your service.
You do want to talk.
I saw the Inquisition's banners from afar. Never expected to see the Herald of Andraste herself.
Not the Herald. Not the Herald at all. I am the Inquisitor, though. So I feel like I've heard of you before.
Michel de Chauvin? I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
I mean, it matters if that's not the entire truth, and there are rumors going around that are portraying the story inaccurately. It does matter, and I'd like to hear all of it, but do you protect Sarnia?
Are you here to guard the people?
As much as I can, although this was not my original intention. I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshale, and has settled in Suladin Keep, up in the hills.
Lovely.
Imshale is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed. All I need is one chance.
Well, I will definitely help with that, because we can't have demons walking around, can we? It's just another day. Will you tell me about this demon?
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshale has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise de Lyon, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
Interesting. A demon working with the Red Templars. Oddly enough, that's new. I don't know how to feel about that. A little worried, also a little bit impressed. Will you tell me about the keep?
What's in Suladin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suladin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
Uh-huh. Haunted. Well, we've got a Red Templar-infested elven haunted keep. Oh, doesn't that sound just delightful? Why not storm the keep, by the way? Don't you have... I mean, is it just you, or...
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suladin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it in vain.
That's a good plan. The Inquisition could use you, though. I'm always looking for more skilled people, and I'm sure Colin would relish the help. So, would you like to come join us?
You could serve the Inquisition. We have use for strong arms and stout hearts.
No. Not until Imshale is defeated.
What about after? Could we consider after, maybe? All right, listen. I'll help you defeat this desire demon, and then after maybe we revisit this conversation? Maybe? Hopefully? All right. Thank you for chatting. I will see what I can do to help you, though, with this. This is a lot of red lyrium. That is a lot. All right, just be careful. Don't go near it.
I try not to touch that lyrium.
Yup. Not going near it. They're Red Templars already, though. Look, it's just growing out of it's everywhere. What on earth? How did it get this bad? How come we weren't called here sooner? All right, you guys gotta go. I'm not even playing today. No. Bull, get rid of him. Yeah, one is down. And then this, is he the last one left? I think so. He is almost down. Bull, you got him. Bull, stop playing. Bull, stop playing and just kill him. There, he's dead. Excellent.
Send word to the master.
What? Who just said that? Send word to the master? I am very confused. Are there, I don't want to walk into that. But is there any red lyrium can I destroy any of that? What if I go like up and around? Is that any of this destroyable? Come on, I've got to be able to break some of this off, right? No? That's a lot. Aha! Let's do this. Thank you. Maybe that'll help just a little. All right, so can I get somebody to mark this spot on the map as being particularly deadly? I can see why Samson would have moved his operations over here, though. This place is perfect for what he needs. It's just the red lyrium is growing everywhere. Wait! Do you think that red lyrium grows better in cold places? Is that why Samson moved his operation here? Because it was easier to grow it out of this area when it's cold and frozen. Oh, that's an arrow. That's odd. But that would explain a lot. Look at these used to be bridges. I assume they all, like, where did that go? This must have used to what? Go over the water? And then further, I wonder? Who knows at this point? Huh. Alright, what's up here? Like, this is ice. So is it more just like a tiny river? Careful of the red lyrium. Don't get too close. Looks like it's starting to thin out up here. Hello? Hi! How are we doing? I'm here to end you. Let's just take this on. Did somebody just yell about a quarry? Sir, out of my way. Thank you. Bull, get him. Bull, there's so many archers. I got this. You will get the archers. Bull, I got this. Go get the archers. Dorian, do you have a barrier? Dorian. Watch out for Bull. I think we got one more baddie left. Okay. Barrett, did you just throw a trap near me? Thank you, I think. Okay. Are we good to go? I think we're done. I think that's everybody. Right? Yes, I just want to make sure there's nobody over these ledges. Nope. It is just us. All right. So, do we want to set up camp? How come none of you guys ever ask if I want to set up camp anymore? Why do I have to keep asking you? It kind of hurts my feelings. I kind of just miss that, you know? But all right, let's set up camp.